Do you want to learn how to have a conversation with a native speaker in English? Then this video is for you. I will teach you some questions that you can ask and also responses that you can give. And then we will practice them. It will be like we're having a real conversation. The topic of this video is about the family. So if you want to learn how to talk about your family in English, then keep watching. I'm married. Are you married? You will answer with, yes, I'm married, or no, I'm single. So let's practice that. Are you married? Good. You can also ask someone if they're single. So I can ask the question, are you single? And you would respond with, yes, I'm single, or no, I'm not single. So let's practice that. Are you single? That's it. Very good. We can also talk about our children. And here in America, we usually use the word kids to refer to our children. So I would say, I have 5 kids. Do you have kids? And you'll answer with, yes, I have kids, or no, I don't have kids. So let's practice that. Do you have kids? Good. How many kids do you have? You'll answer with, I have, and then the number of children that you have. So for example, I told you already, I have 5 kids. How many kids do you have? You're going to say, I have, and then the number of kids that you have. So let's practice that. How many kids do you have? Wow. We can also talk about the ages of our children. And when we talk about age in English, we don't use the verb to have. We use the verb to be. So for example, I would say, my son is 19 years old. So if I ask you, how old are your children? You can answer with, my son is 4 years old, or my daughter is 2 years old. So let's practice that. How old are your children? Wow, great. Let's talk about our brothers and sisters. I have 1 sister. Do you have any brothers or sisters? A brother is a male sibling, and a sister is a female sibling. We don't have a word to refer to both except siblings, but we usually don't ask, do you have any siblings? Instead, we will ask, do you have any brothers or sisters? So if I ask you this question, you can respond with, yes, I have a sister, or yes, I have a brother and a sister, or yes, I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters. So let's practice that. Do you have any brothers or sisters? Cool. Lastly, let's talk about where we grew up. Like, where were you born and where were you a child? So for example, I'd say, I grew up in Delaware. Where did you grow up? You would answer with, I grew up, and then your state or your city if it's familiar. So let's practice that. I grew up in Delaware. Where did you grow up? Cool. Okay, now let's practice a conversation with all of the things that you have learned in this video. Are you ready? I'm married. Are you married? Cool. I have kids. Do you have kids? Ah, I have 5 kids. How many kids do you have? Cool. My kids are all in their teens and 20s. How old are your kids? Ah, I have a sister. Do you have any brothers or sisters? Wow. I grew up in Delaware. Where did you grow up? Ah, cool. I'm married. Are you married? Cool. I have kids. Do you have kids? Ah, I have 5 kids. How many kids do you have? Cool. My kids are all in their teens and 20s. How old are your kids? Ah, I have a sister. Do you have any brothers or sisters? Wow. I grew up in Delaware. Where did you grow up? Ah, cool. How did you do? I hope that you did well. But I encourage you to practice again and again with this video until you feel more comfortable so that if you do ever have an opportunity to speak with the native speaker, you'll feel more relaxed. This is actually the second video in a series that I've made. So if you haven't seen my first video, here it is. And I plan to do more videos like this in the future. So if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the notification bell, and then you'll be notified when I release new videos. Well, keep practicing your English. You can do it. And I hope that you have a wonderful day. Bye for now.